Welcome to my little art studio. I am going to take you with me while I create some new mixed media AI pieces today and give you a little tour as well. So this is basically where I do all of my painting, my drawing, my sketching, my playing, and it is just a corner in a little box room we have in our house. It's full of other stuff as well, but this is my little happy corner, and I have printers over there for various different things, and it's just my little happy place to play and have fun. One of the things I want to do today is create some new small mixed media AI pieces just to stretch my creative muscles, try some new things out, and I generated some new pieces yesterday, so I will show you what I'm going to do. I am going to be printing my pieces out using my Canon Selphy CP-1500. It's a tiny little photo printer. This is how I started doing these pieces. I do have a large Epson printer now as well, but there's something really fun and low pressure about having a tiny piece, and most of my AI generated painted pieces that I've done so far have been done with this. How it works is you plug it in to your power, it comes with these, and they print out with that onto specific photo paper that you get with the printer. I have since bought more because I've used a lot of it. It's not the most environmentally friendly thing to do. I am not going to try and pretend it is. I do make an effort to recycle the plastic packaging. I have made a bunch of images today using MidJourney. That is my preferred AI generating software. Some of them I can't show you because I am actually working on a client brief at the moment and I'm experimenting for them. But in order to show you what I do, I have created some extras that have nothing to do with that brief. So I'm going to show you those and we're going to print them out, and I'll show you what I do to make them beautiful. Okay, so now that this one is done printing, it comes with like two little, you can basically, sorry if it's loud with the other printers happening in the background. You basically get like little airy things on the top, so you just sort of, and it's borderless, which is very handy. And you're left with just the image. Sometimes I actually leave the borders on just so I have a bit of extra room to take the brush strokes off, but I don't always need to. The printing quality I've always thought is surprisingly very good, and if you want to like actually just print your own images, like small postcard size images, you can, and they're really good for that. I've printed a few like from holidays on my phone, from my husband and I's trips and things like that, just on this, and they've been really good. So I've now finished printing 3 images out, 3 different styled images. So obviously we've got that one, then we've got this one, which I love. This is very cool. And then a little fun fact about me, I'm obsessed with fantasy. I have been a long time fantasy girly, and this one's had a bit of an error on it, like some of the printing's gone a bit funny, but that's okay, I will paint over it, which is why I love this. I did a little fairy, because why not, you know, like, we love her, she's so cute and cool. But you can see there's a little tiny defect there. See the like green and the like little splotches? So it's not foolproof, it's not perfect, but it's good enough, and I'm gonna start with this one, and I'll show you what I do to paint them. In terms of what I'm painting with, I do have more fancy acrylic paints, and I do find that acrylic is the best for this. You are painting on a shiny surface, so often I need to do multiple layers of the paint for it to go down, but it does go down. I have a box of very cheap acrylic paints that I bought for my best friend's hen do quite a while ago, and we never used them. So yeah, I have this huge box of acrylic paints that are by no means, you know, professional acrylic paints, but they are good enough, and for sort of doing a random little trial project, I think that they're great. So I am just using these. This is just to say you don't need anything particularly fancy to get started, just use what you've got and have fun. Not taking me very long. I do these fairly quickly and I try not to think about them too much, but I love colour, if you can't tell. So I just squeeze out a ton of colours on my palette and try different things. And I think one of the advantages I have, because I'm a photographer, I understand light and I'm able to sort of manipulate that to my advantage. So I place the paint fairly intuitively, but also considering where the light is in the image. This is not a real image as well, like this is make-believe, so I'm allowed to just kind of do whatever I want, which is really fun, and I just place color where I feel like it will enhance things. I'm gonna leave this to dry. As you can see, the paint is quite thick because we need quite a lot of it to go over a shiny image, but it will dry, and it will dry completely solid, but I will leave it to dry for a bit. So I'm going to work on the next one and then I'll show you that one as well. One of the things I like to do when I am doing a little session like this is I stick to the same colors. So I don't like to waste paint, so I'm keeping the same colors, but that also means that the pieces have some consistency between them, which is important for me to have a portfolio that feels cohesive. So I'm gonna do this one next, and I'm gonna use the same colors. It's a very different image, so I might use slightly more of some colors and less of others. We'll see where it goes. Sometimes I do these and I hate them and they never see the light of day, and they just go, I store them in like a little failures section, but we'll see how this one goes. I don't really have a plan, I'm just playing. And I am done with these 3 pieces. There you go, now you can see them. They are drying and I really like them. I'm really, really happy. I think they're really cool and they make me really happy. Very colourful and joyful. I am printing a few more out because I need to do some pieces for a commission I'm working on, but this is the wider view of my space. As you can see, not very big. This is Milo. He likes to lie there. And then I have been doing a project where I pin the images up after I painted them and I put jewellery on them and photograph them again. So those are the original ones from that project. This is up because I have been working on a really, really big piece and it is finished and I'm going to work on the next one in the next few days, but it's a surprise, so I can't show it in the vlog. And then, yeah, this is my little desk. A little shelf and where I do all my fun making, and it's really cute. And I bought a very cheap IKEA desk that is now already covered in paint, but that was the intention, so it's fine. Oh yeah, look, the Hercules song is playing in the background, lol. Oh, and say hi to Lando. I hope that's been interesting and you've enjoyed seeing my process when it comes to painting my mixed media work. Milo wants to come off my lap. So yeah, I hope that's been interesting. Milo and I are going to continue working on some other pieces for this commission. I hope you've really enjoyed watching the process. If you have any questions about anything that I've shared today, let me know, and I will be sure to answer them in the comments. And of course, if you are looking for any art like this, if you're a brand and you have anything you're working on that this kind of work would suit, let me know. You can email me, and I would love to hear from you. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!